Let's jump right into this explainer, because today we're tackling something literally every parent and educator wrestles with. We're looking at how kids handle everyday setbacks. But more importantly, we're going to uncover the science-informed secret as to why those exact setbacks are absolutely crucial for healthy child development. So if you've ever watched a kid hit a total wall of frustration and thought, how do I help them push through this? Well, you are definitely in the right place.
Picture this for a second. Imagine two kids, exact same age, playing with the exact same set of wooden blocks. They're both trying to build this massive tower, and boom, both of them knock it over on their very first try. Now the first kid, they let out a huge sigh, drop their shoulders, and just say, I can't do it. But the second kid, they just smile, grab a block, and say, let me try again. It's kind of mind-boggling, right? What makes one child just throw in the towel so quickly, while another is totally ready for round two? Is it just baked into their personality? Some natural talent for spatial reasoning? Or is it something else entirely? Maybe a super subtle, unseen habit happening right at home that most of us never even notice.
To see where this behavior actually starts, let's look at a private, low-stakes frustration. Chapter 1. The Broken Puzzle.
So meet 6-year-old Liam. Liam loves puzzles. One rainy Saturday, he dumps this 100-piece puzzle onto the living room floor. For the first 10 minutes, he is in the zone. But then, he just can't find that one right piece. He frowns. A few minutes later, he pushes the whole thing away and declares, I can't do this. Now his mom, Sarah, has a choice here. She could totally just reach over, pop the piece in, and end the complaining, right? We've all been there. But instead of rescuing him, she uses what's called a pause and pivot technique. She sits down, validates his feelings first by saying, I see this feels frustrating. Then she asks a guiding question. Which part do you think is easiest to solve first? And then she just steps back. She lets him try. It's a brilliant example of using a frustrating moment as an actual stepping stone for development.
Liam looks at the puzzle and says, the corners. His mom replies, great idea. And within minutes, he's completely back to work. Notice what happened there. Liam didn't start trying again because the puzzle somehow magically got easier. No, he started trying because his confidence came back. He remembered that he actually had the tools to solve the problem himself.
And that brings us to our first science moment of the explainer, highlighting exactly why setbacks are the secret sauce to child development. If you look at typical parent reactions, they almost always involve taking over the task. But kids actually develop persistence when adults provide supportive guidance instead. By simply acknowledging the effort and helping them break a huge, annoying challenge down into manageable little steps, you are quite literally building their resilience muscles. They feel capable, and they learn that a setback isn't a roadblock, it's just a puzzle waiting to be broken down.
Now let's see how this builds when the stakes get a bit higher. Chapter 2. The Soccer Game.
Okay, fast forward a month. Liam is now on a youth soccer team. First game of the season, and he completely misses an easy goal. He walks off the field, tears in his eyes, and tells his mom, I ruined everything. Oof, the stakes are definitely higher here, right? There's an audience, the emotional weight is so much heavier. And as parents, what we desperately want to say in that moment is, no way, you didn't ruin it. We want to comfort them by just erasing the failure. But Sarah does something completely different. She doesn't criticize him, but she also doesn't deny reality. She just kneels down and asks, what did you learn from that kick?
This right here is our second science moment. You see, resilience is built by shifting the focus entirely away from that strict binary of just winning or losing. By asking what he learned, Sarah creates the safe space for Liam to reflect on the actual mechanics of his mistake. He thinks about it and says, oh, I looked down instead of at the goal. That realization is absolute gold. Building healthy learning habits is all about providing opportunities to recover from setbacks, giving patient encouragement, and avoiding the trap of only focusing on success. Setbacks are literally just data points that kids need to learn how to adapt.
Let's jump ahead one more month. Chapter 3. The School Project.
So Liam has spent all this time building a bridge for a science assignment, and out of nowhere, the whole thing just collapses. But because of the foundation his mom has been building with him, his reaction completely surprises her. Instead of crying or throwing the pieces across the room, he actually laughs. He looks at the pile of rubble and says, I guess I need a stronger design. Honestly, he doesn't fear mistakes anymore, he expects them. And this is the ultimate proof that facing setbacks actively helps development. Expecting failure makes him absolutely willing to just roll up his sleeves and try again. As we look at this specific guidance straight from our source material, I really want you to think about how you can apply this tip in your own home. Because it all boils down to one incredibly simple, tiny tweak you can make the very next time your child hits a wall and says, I can't.
Try adding this one tiny, incredibly powerful word to the end of their sentence. Yet.
Seriously, shifting the phrasing like this is a total game changer. Think about it. When a kid says, "I can't ride my bike," it sounds permanent, right? It sounds like a heavy, closed door. But when you help them reframe it to, "I can't ride my bike yet," you are entirely changing their worldview. That one little word reminds them that learning isn't some magical gift you're either born with or you aren't. It's an ongoing process. It just takes time.
To really see the long-term impact of embracing these setbacks, let's look at our final story, the robotics competition.
Liam is a teenager now. He's at a super high-stakes robotics competition. Literally minutes before the judges are walking over, his team's robot just dies. It completely stops working. While all the other teams around them are panicking and having total meltdowns under the pressure, Liam is remarkably calm. His quiet confidence just shines through. He looks at his team and says, "We've solved problems before. Let's try one more idea." At that point, whether they win or lose that specific trophy matters so much less than how they responded together in a moment of crisis. It proves that resilience truly scales with age, and it's built over years and years of patient encouragement, definitely not overnight.
So the ultimate takeaway from this explainer really is a shift in our core objective as parents and educators. Our goal isn't to wrap our kids in bubble wrap and protect them from every disappointment. Everyone fails. Our goal is to equip them with the deep, unshakable belief that they can learn from those failures, adapt, and stand back up. Because the strongest children aren't the ones who never fall. They're the ones who know they can stand up again. So the very next time you see a child's block tower tip over, ask yourself, are you going to rebuild it for them? Or are you going to ask them where the easiest place to start over might be? The psychology of resilience goes so deep, which leaves us with one final thought. What other hidden learning opportunities are you missing in your child's daily frustrations?